Less than 24 hours after last night's Democratic presidential debate, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg is back campaigning in central Iowa. KCCI's Chris Goffner caught up with him in Ames.
I spoke with the South Bend, Indiana mayor ahead of his town hall at Iowa State Wednesday. He's fresh off Tuesday night's Democratic debate where he sparred with Beto O'Rourke over his mandatory assault weapons buyback plan.
The problem isn't the polls, the problem is the policy.
Buttigieg told me he'd rather focus on things he sees as within reach, like universal background checks and red flag laws.
And I want us to retain the focus on that. We've been working toward this for years. There's finally an opportunity to do it because the American people are with us. We've got the NRA right where we want them. We can win on this, and I want to make sure we have the discipline to see that through.
Buttigieg has criticized Senators Warren and Sanders for their Medicare for All plan. Sanders has said there will be a middle-class tax increase, but he argues it'll be offset by cost savings. I asked Buttigieg if his opposition stems from whether he thinks they won't actually even out or merely the optics of middle-class tax hikes.
Even with the tax increase, there is still a multi-trillion-dollar hole in that plan. That's the thing that I'm most worried about. I also think that it would be unfortunate for us to get bogged down in threatening people with a tax increase when you don't need that.
In Ames, Chris Goffner, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
And tomorrow on KCCI 8 News This Morning, see how Buttigieg responded to criticism from the party's left flank over his dig this week at Warren and Sanders' small donor strategy, calling it, quote, pocket change. Why he says Democrats need small and large donors to beat President Trump.